All right, boys, 421 Monday. No Bear Scott Stadium today. Instead, it is a big day of the year. It is the day after Easter, which means that Easter candy finally is going on sale for the first day. And I'm going to check out Walmart to see if it's maybe down to 50%. I know it goes fast at Walmart, but this will be my first attempt to look at Easter candy. All right, last night's feature presentation was for Easter Sunday, was one from the whiteboard of Others. Okay, so I did talk about this one in my spring season of movie watching preview video, and this one is called Hill Number One, A Story of Faith and Inspiration, 1951. I'll accept the full title or just Hill Number One if this is asked in trivia. This was some kind of TV thing. It clocks in at 56 minutes long. It's a strange Easter-related short film that is a respectful telling of, like, interpretation of what may have happened the 3 days after Jesus was crucified. And it's that, like, a telling of it in a modern. It starts out in the modern, which is the early 50s here, setting with, like, U.S. forces in Korea. It's just really weird. And so Gordon Oliver is the narrator. He's the father. And he gives a little soliloquy at the end. Todd Carnes is in this. So about four of the soldiers in this, who are like at the beginning and then the end. Todd Carnes, who is best known as being George Bailey's brother Harry in It's a Wonderful Life, 1946, is one of them. Roddy McDowall, a very young Roddy McDowall, is another one of them, from Planet of the Apes and Laser Blast. And then 1976, MST3K. Charles Smith, who we just saw in Suddenly, 1954, and also Shop Around the Corner, 1942. William Shallert, another big name. There's a lot of big names in this. And then the people playing the biblical era part of it was, you have Ruth Hussey, of course, who was from Philadelphia Story, 1939. She plays Mother Mary. Joan Leslie, forget who she plays. Leif Erikson is Pilate. Frank Wilcox is in this. And forget who plays Thomas, forget who plays Peter, but you have also an early appearance by James Dean playing John, playing the Apostle John, which is pretty interesting to see. So if you ever run across like a cheap DVD release of this, it'll most likely have James Dean on the cover to try to desperately sell it, even though he's not in it very much. But this was, before he made it on the big screen. So it's a timely film to watch for Easter, and it's a little strange, but I think it's just kind of cool. Put out by some Catholic thing. It was like I forget. It's definitely a Catholic thing, but there's subtitles on the color version on YouTube in Finnish, which is pretty weird. So this is the first time I've seen it in color. And speaking of Catholic, rest in peace, Pope Francis passing away. JG53 AOL breaking the news today. On Easter Monday, Pope Francis, who has been in bad health for a while, has passed away at the age of 88. So rest in peace, Pope Francis. All right, so we have a huge week ahead of us, a massive week. First, we got the Easter candy search, which is going to happen right now. And then we have afternoon trivia today. I'll do an announcement video of that. Wednesday night, we will have the premiere of Peter's first round mock draft, NFL mock draft. Thursday night, the big party, the party of the year, the NFL draft party. All right. And then a little residual Friday night probably of that party. All right. A little warm today here in Richmond in the high 80s. And then today's water temperature at the beach area for the first time since November, early November 2024. Last week, Andy8010 said, I think we're going to go over 60 next week. Today's water temperature, 60.4. It's only going to get better from here, so that's great. So hopefully another trip soon. 60.4, and I'll make the head dunk a little bit easier. All right, let's go look for some Easter candy and get it cheap. Thanks, guys.